it out. Woo! Ah, look at that. It is cold. Wow, so sketchy. Look at that. You can see the other mine car coming from far away. There's the water coming down. Sounds like a dental drill.
Yeah. Maybe we'll scare those guys. Get them back. So in the 40s, they came out with this. In my opinion, one of the reasons we did so well in World War II, this really put mine production through the roof. And in World War II, you guys probably mostly know, but they pulled all the gold miner equipment out of the gold mines and put it towards the war production. Fluorite, tungsten, iron, all these things that they needed for the war effort. In the town I grew up in Northern California, the 16-1 was one of the few mines that they were pulling out so much gold, they just said, you guys just keep gold mining. But most miners got pulled off, and they actually made tungsten more valuable than gold at the time and stuff, so it kind of, miners were like, sweet, we're gonna mine this because we'll make more money. No column, so I can move this over in a second. It doesn't take me a half hour to break it down. I'm not pulling miners, interrupting them off their job. I weigh 135 pounds. This thing's about $1.20. So I had it by a few pounds, but not by much. But this is what I run 10 hours a day. And I'm able to do that because this leg is air assisted. I can raise and lower it. I'm not lifting it all day long. The biggest improvement, we actually hollowed this out. We drive water through it, totally eliminating the dust and silicosis and making the drill function that much smoother. You guys ready for this one? You can imagine 2 or 3 of those running down here. Communication is just with headlamps at that point. You really can't use your voices. But again, this is what we still use today, which is kind of crazy to think, really. It's like for you guys driving a 1940s truck to come up here to go on a tour. You would think at some point we would have something newer. Now my hole patterns, again, I'm drilling 6 feet each hole. And my typical hole pattern would be about 32 holes, and we'll run stats aren't carrying the gold, but that's not always, but that's just kind of a generalization. The 16-1 hit a vein 27 feet. Wow. I've always worried So as I dump, I actually turn my head to get it a couple more inches of clearance. I've seen a lot of carnage underground in my 9 years. I've never seen an injury on this thing, and I think it's because we're all so deathly afraid of what would occur if it did hit you. I know injuries have occurred, but not while I was working around this piece of equipment. You guys ready for one more loud piece of equipment?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I can't not turn my head, dude.
It'll be the same.